He's a bit underweight, but that's fine. He wasn't with them too long, we think, with the poachers, so his blood work looked quite normal. Very little is known about the Temminck ground pangolin. Most studies have been done on the Asian pangolins, the Chinese and the Indian. So even though they get the same type of diseases in a rehab situation or from captivity, like pneumonia, very similar things, parasites, but their blood values differ quite a lot from ours. The blood I took now is sort of the last one just before he's released, just to make sure that everything is still normal. It gives me a prognosis almost. I can say which ones are going to be difficult to treat or probably going to deteriorate quite quickly.
Dr. Lourens is absolutely instrumental in rescuing these pangolins and facilitating their health once again. We try and rescue as many as we can. Unfortunately, if they've been held in the trade for more than 2 weeks, their recovery is very, very difficult. They don't feed in captivity. They're often not given any water. They're highly compromised both physically and mentally.
Most of the ones we get that are not too compromised, it just needs a bit of extra feeding, we give a liquid diet. It's low in fat and high in protein. So we sedate them and place the tube in the mouth all the way to the stomach and feed them and wake them up. In the very compromised ones, we now use a gastric peg tube. We put the peg tube in the stomach on the side, and we feed them directly into the stomach.
This year we intercepted in excess of 38 tons of scales leaving African shores. Last year it was 39 tons. They're likely to go extinct within the next 2 decades if this trend continues.
Ramfy, he's a young pangolin that came in from the trade when he was 1.5 kilos. Now he's 5.5, and we normally release them only once they go up to 6.5 kilos.
Because he's been, raised since he was tiny. When he's tired or when he's hot or when he's had enough, he does this, and you've got to pick him up. The psychological trauma that they've gone through. Well, basically one person will work with him. So either the vet, Dr. Karin, or myself, or somebody else will take that pangolin out and just walk with that pangolin just on our own, just so the pangolin gets used to a particular handler. And once they get used to a handler, they seem to calm down. Hey. You'll smack yourself in your face, you silly Billy. I've been working with pangolins since 2007 and have quite a lot of experience with their husbandry and handling. And she's been developing the veterinary side for the last 2 years. In the beginning, we didn't really know what we were doing, and we couldn't ask anybody because there wasn't anybody to ask. And as we got more and more blood results, our care improved and our treatment improved quite a bit. And I would say our success rate went from probably 50% to 80%.
It's a world first stuff. We're learning pangolin medication technologies and new information every single day. And I think this pioneering work will then be rolled out to the rest of the world that are treating pangolins.